Hi. Are you the MC? Are you a Scientologist?
Huh?
Are you a Scientologist?
No.
Are you here for the fashion?
For the fashion?
What are you, like the MC?
No. I'm just a guest.
Oh, you're not like the judge. Because you look very
No.
spiffy.
One of my friend's daughter is performing.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so that's why.
But do they realize it's out of Scientology?
Yes.
And that doesn't bother them or scare them? That should. They they traffic everybody, and not everybody, they traffic people, and they recruit. They won't leave you alone if they.
Oh.
Don't let them have your real name and address.
No.
Email.
I've gone to the other one in Hollywood, Scientology.
Which one?
The one on Franklin.
Oh, the Celebrity Center?
Yeah, the Celebrity Center.
Oh, you've been there?
Yes, I've been there several times.
Like, are you...
I got an award there.
You did?
Yes.
For what, if you don't mind me asking?
For performance, for business. This year I got it for Business of the Year.
Yes. Like, what's your... If you don't mind me asking, because I'm curious.
Jewelry.
Oh, you're
in
a
the
jeweler?
Jewelry industry. Yeah.
I can see you being a jeweler. Bye. Interesting. I know, like because he's in the black and white thing, and he says he's been several times over there. So they're not going to tell us, but But he's an outsider. He's probably one of those. That's interesting. He got an award. He said for being a Business of the Year, a jeweler. Why would Scientology be giving jewelers awards? Like, I feel weird just putting everyone on camera unless I know they're. I don't know. I'm still shy. So I have to, like, like right in your face. I need to work on that. There's other people who are bolder, but I'm like, I figure they might not talk to me if they, if it looks like it's in their face, but we can at least hear him. He's probably a parishioner. I agree with you. I think so too. Like, he's like, what? There's another name I think there's a name for it. He might be a whale. They call it, like, the whales are the people that pay them a big amount of money, and then they get a lot of accolades. Like, I know the president. I read that I was looking up her, and this it's her and her husband are a whale. They're business owners, but they contribute a lot of money, so they made her the president. Oh, this couple's back. This is... They're Scientologists. That's that old couple. Oh, man, I hope they come back. Okay, we're going to have to... Now, we're starting to observe. You can tell the Scientology people, because their cars, like, they have a Toyota, but it's going to be older model. Like, because they have to give all their money to this abomination that they don't have. Like, you figure in their senior years, they probably worked enough to get... If they can afford this, they probably could have a really nice car, but they don't. So it's an older car. See, they don't want to park. They don't want to come now. Yeah, that's that same couple. You can park there. It's okay. We're not going to bother you. If you have to go do your auditing or anything, we don't want to get in your way. I would love to talk to you, though, if you could tell me about it. They probably went all the way. Oh, no, they are parked over there. There they are. They're over there. You can run, but you cannot hide. Today, we are getting into... We're at Noho. They are having the Scientologists, like this couple. They left earlier. I guess they left, and now they're coming back. But we're also having this Filipino teen fashion event, which supposedly has nothing to do with Scientology, but it's just at Scientology. But that's how they can recruit people. So that's what we're getting into. We're dealing with here we go, the Scientology. Where are they going to cross? And the cops keep coming and slowing down, so I'm okay with the cops stopping. I wish they would, kind of, in a way. If they're going to do it, just do it. So I like Scientology seeing them leave. I don't want to be in their way, like I am Would you be willing to tell me just what you like about Scientology? I'm nice. I'm not going to be mean. I would just love to know what people, like, what they see in it. Does it help you? Has it changed your life? Like, I'm willing to just listen to everybody, what they have to say. Are you taking auditing classes? Do you do purification? Do you know about the children? Do you understand what the children have to go through with purification? They're making you go through the front? They don't let you just go directly over there? I don't think that's okay. I don't think that's fair. That's horrible. They're the worst. Oh, man. I'm trying to see that sign. Yeah, they shouldn't be doing that. Okay, they're making it. Don't give them your real name or anything. Trust me. And please be careful of those children in there. See, they're making them because they closed that door back there. I was sending them. I was diverting people to go directly there, and they stopped. They closed that, and they're making them go through the front. I'm telling you, I'm not, like, I don't like to film kids, but at the same time, we need to document it. They're in public, so I'm not trying to exploit them. Yeah, they waited for us to get away, and then they brought the kids in. I see there's a lot of kids going in and out. I like your dress, very pretty. See, they snuck kids in. They just snuck little kids in. They just got like 2 little kids in. So they sneak in the kids. How is the auditing? Does it help? Like, I would really like someone just to talk about it. I see the book is auditing. Is that a class you're becoming an auditor? Do they still audit children? That's what I care about. I don't care what adults want to do. I'm like, totally, if you want to do this, it helps you, that's fine. But do they still audit children? Do they still have children auditors? That's my concern. Because that shouldn't be allowed. I hear they ask very deep, like, questions, sexual nature questions. Like I said, if that's your thing, that's fine. But please be careful with children. Let that be your red flag if you see kids doing it. Here's more kids. And on YouTube, they taught me how to say it's a cult in Tagalog. It's Ito ay Ilsang Koto. See, kid. Ito ay Ilsang Koto. Did I say it right? I did? Be careful. They're in that way. Don't give them your real info, especially with a child. I'm not filming your kid, but be careful. They are a cult, un culto. Yeah, be careful, please. Hey, Alex. So I'm trying not to. I'll do it from the back, like that's from the back. But you're seeing proof of kids. Here's more kids coming and going. Kids. Yeah, and he said that's the right way of saying it. So they're acting like they don't know what I'm saying. No, he said I said it right. No, they didn't. No, it is. I asked a couple people and they said, yeah, I'm saying it right. Ito ay Ilsang Koto. Be careful. Be careful. Yeah, don't give them your real information. Don't give them your name. Don't give them real information. It's Scientology. I don't know why they're having this at Scientology. Scientology will recruit you and they will never leave you alone. So be careful. If you're going to the event, don't give them your real info. Like, give them fake name, fake email, everything fake. Trust me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But did I say it right? Ito ay Ilsang Kulto? Is that it's a cult?
Yeah, we're just going to attend a fashion show.
I know, but they're having it here and it's all associated with Scientology. Like, not, because they're having it here. So just be careful. Scientology brings groups in here so they can use it to recruit. So just don't give your name, your email. Yeah, just be careful. And be careful. Watch over those kids. Don't let them near the kids. Are you guys the MCs for the event? Or are you with the event or are you with the Scientology?
We're at the event. We're observers.
Observers? Okay. Fancy observer. It must be a really black tie event.
No, we just went to a wedding.
Oh, okay.
Wedding too.
Okay, because I was like, I love her dress. It's so beautiful. You guys look, I know, but like beautiful couple.
Thank you.
Just be careful because it's out of Scientology. You know, I'm very concerned about because they do predatory practices. It's a cult, and they use like giving away, having events here so they can recruit people, and then they will never leave you alone. So if they ask you for any information, give them the wrong info.
Oh my God, I made a mistake about that. I did email to them. The one in LA, they keep on sending me messages and flyers.
See, they'll never leave you alone. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to warn people when there's events. Don't give your real info.
Yeah, I make a mistake.
Yeah, just don't make it tonight, because they see you dressed up. They're gonna think that you can pay for because everything has to be paid for auditing. So they're really gonna try to, if they think you might have the funds to buy into this, that they're gonna just harass you forever.
Thank you, Annie, for letting us know.
Sure. Enjoy the kid. I know. I saw it's beautiful kids. So she's holding up the signs. Let me show. We didn't show the signs on Scientology. And I had to update them too about what we found out. Yep. There you go. That's sunglasses with the. Oh, there's the police again. There they are. Be careful. Like, don't give them your real info, especially with children. They will never leave you alone. If you're here for the event, if Scientology tries to get your info, tell them to back off, that you're not here for them. Trust me, they'll never leave you alone. Somebody down there just admitted that happened to them. Oh, they want to see the sign again. I didn't hold it. Scientology hires the homeless community to fair game the protesters. And then the other one. Scientology targets the skateboard community. Yeah, because we have a big skateboard community here.
This one's for Aaron Cairo in San Francisco.
You want to say? Oh, okay. You want to say what that one's for? Wait, let me zoom you out. I have you zoomed in. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
This one's for Aaron Cairo, the leader in San Francisco.
The org up there, right? So they're target. Yeah, and I'm worried about that because we do have a lot of skateboarding things here. Oh, let's see what this is. Hold on. Oh, the consul. The consulate. Okay. Are you with the Filipino consulate? Is this a consulate? Are you with Scientology or just for the...
We're just here for the fashion show.
Please be careful. Like, I mean, I would like to warn your consulate about, why are they having this at Scientology? Do you know they traffic families from different countries and stuff? And it breaks my heart to see a consulate here.
I don't know, we're just attending the event.
But that was a consulate car.
It has nothing to do with the Scientology. We're just attending the fashion show.
But it's at Scientology, and they do these practices and very deceitful practices. So are you with the consulate? Because I will definitely want to. I'll be in touch. I need to talk to you about that. Wow. So that was a consulate here. So this is some high up. At the very least, they are Scientology's getting. See, they had the El Salvadorian consulate. Now they have the Filipino consulate. So this is a lot bigger than just a fashion show. They're getting some high-end contacts. So this was by accident we came here. We were just like, sunglasses, just wanted to get out. I'm like, okay, we're bored, let's just do it. And then, boy, we're finding some stuff. And we found out at the end of the street is, a sober living place. And we believe now that is part of Scientology because there's a man out there who is saying that he stays there, that he's read all of L. Ron Hubbard's things, that it's cool, that he's from Clearwater. So, how you can't scream more that is. I don't know why the consulate. Did you guys have fun? Was it good?
We just said hi to...
Are you guys like streamers or YouTubers or a band? Because you look like you'd all be in a band or something.
Yeah, we are a band.
Are you a band?
We're homies.
Are you? Like, what band? Is it like are you famous? Because I that happens here in Hollywood. I'll bump into famous people and I won't even know it because I'm like too old.
We're normal people.
Oh, okay. One of you is wearing a cologne. I want to know what it is because it just smells so good.
We're all wearing... I'm not sure which one.
I don't know which one, but dang. I wish I had smell of it because you got your own point. So if you're a band, you should be a band or something. You don't look like regular people. All right, stay away from Scientology though. I was like, was it Il San Colto? Is that right? No, Il San Colto. Am I saying it's a cult?
I don't know what you're saying.
Tagalog. Someone said that if I say Ito ay Ilsang Kolto.
Ito ay?
Ito ay Ilsang. Ito ay Ilsang Kolto. Or Isang Kolto. Or Isang Kolto.
You're saying it's like referring to a cult?
Yeah.
Ito ay isang kulto.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am saying it right. So can you tell me how to say it in person? Because they just typed it for me. I don't know how to.
It's like ito ay.
Ito ay.
Ito ay isang kulto.
Okay. Ito ay isang kulto.
Yeah.
And that means it's a cult.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I just want to see how because they told me in words, but I needed to hear it.
Oh yeah.
So thank you. So just remember they are cool tats. Scientologists coming out of Scientology and definitely Scientology. And he said all I heard was like him saying go ahead, and I don't know why they were talking to him. So it's just another hint that they are that group home is Scientology related. Little adults in small bodies, so they should not be doing what adults are doing. Thank you for my Tagalog. It's Tagalog, right? That's the right way to say it? Tagalog. Okay, because I appreciate the Filipino culture.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. I do. I love cultures. I mean, I like to learn a little bit about all the different cultures, except for Scientology culture. Are you guys, did you guys just do auditing or classes? Are you in Scientology? I'd love to talk to you about your experiences with Scientology. But just be aware of, like, it's not appropriate if they're trying to tell you that auditing is good. It's not appropriate to audit children or to have children as auditors or the purification. None of that should be happening to children. So there should be no children in Scientology. I hope you agree. I mean, if you get something out of this, that's on you. I don't begrudge you that, but you're an adult. You're consenting. Children cannot consent. So therefore, since they cannot consent, they should not, and they are treated as little adults in small bodies. So they should not be doing what adults are doing. And that where children are, now, rogue people, like I get it. Like if you're talking about religions where children have been violated sexually, but that's not part of the religion. But here, if they're doing that purification process, it's part of the religion. The acts and auditing is part of the religion, and this stuff is inherently abusive. So that's why I take issue with it. Are you with the... Be careful, don't give them your real... Are you with Scientology? Are you with the... Be careful, don't give them your real info. Reasonable people. And I think reasonable people, if they did a jury of their peers, I think reasonable people would say that auditing of children or by children, dealing with the deepest, darkest recesses of a person's mind and what they're dealing with, everything sexual, crimes, all that stuff, that inherently, I think a reasonable person would think that's abuse. Same thing with purification, giving them tons and tons of vitamins, way beyond the medically approved limits for human beings, let alone children. And oil, they had to drink a lot of oil, and then putting them in saunas for hours at a time, I think days in a row. People under 16 should not be... Hi, how are you? From what I hear, people under 16 shouldn't even be in... They're not supposed to be in... they don't recommend saunas for them. So I would think if reasonable people might consider that abusive. And I think they should be tried for that stuff. And let their peers decide. If their peers say that's okay. Hi, are you a Scientologist? Are you here for auditing? I know you have your earphones on. They probably told you to do that. But, children should not be exposed to auditing. I hope child auditing does not go on here. I hope you don't audit children or be audited by children, because that's an abusive practice. And so is purification for minors. Children cannot consent. There should be no children in Scientology. Where do you want me to go, ma'am? You don't want to protect the children? Yes, it does. That's why I'm here. Did you guys just get audited? I'm just concerned about the children in auditing. Children should not be audited, or neither should children be auditors. So I hope you remember that, like, not to have any child audit you, or do not audit any children. And purification process should not be done to minors. It is child abuse, and I hope you would not be involved in that. If you want to do this, you're an adult, you're grown, you can consent. The children cannot consent. Where do you want me to go, ma'am? You don't want to protect the children? Yes, it does. That's why I'm here. Why not? Like, in what way? I would love to have a conversation with you. I'm not going to be mean to you. Sorry. I'm bothering good people, but I'm trying to warn them about child abuse being happening here. I said if they want to do this, that's on their own. I'm saying just don't do it to children. Maybe they don't know that they do this to children. Maybe they don't, do they know that children are being doing this?
Finally, someone says
Finally,
something.
someone. Yeah, I would love to talk to you, ma'am. I mean, why do you think I don't belong here? This is my community, and I don't want children to be audited. I don't want children auditors. I don't want children going through purification. I'm here to protect children. I don't care as adults what you want to do, as long as you're not creating victims, as long as you're not harming people. But I know they're recruiting, using these teen fashion shows to recruit. They do underhanded recruiting. But if you want to talk, I'd love to talk to you. I'm not going to be mean and rude. I would love to talk to you. I'm not going to be mean. Let's have a conversation. Children do not belong in Scientology at all.
It looks like they're in a formation, coming all out in a single line.
That's true. Yeah, like in numbers. They're probably like, oh, let's wait for them. We'll go together.
That's crazy. I knew one of them was gonna say something. They looked like it.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah.
You know what? That's like good. I'm like getting to them. Good.
Yeah.
I'm here to protect the children. If they don't like it, yeah, I agree. Teen fashion shows are wrong too. You know what, Goosey? I'm with you on that. And the fact that they're having it here and at the consul, like people, we need to get on the Filipino consul. They're here. They are here.
Yeah.
And why is it? I don't like children pageants and all that stuff anyway. I think that's another way children get exploited through that stuff. But I certainly don't want it here at Scientology. Come on, I would love to have a conversation. Like, seriously, like, tell me where I'm wrong. If you can show me where I'm wrong, that children are no longer involved at Scientology, I'll back off. But I need proof that they're not being audited in the way that adults are audited. I need to know that you're not asking them about their past lives and their sexual escapades from their past lives. They shouldn't be asking you that stuff. But if it helps you and you want to surrender all your information to these people, that's on you. Children cannot consent. They cannot. Children cannot consent. Children should not be in Scientology. I would love to talk to you. I would love to talk to you about that. Would you be willing to talk? I noticed nobody in Scientology has like fancy cars. I know you guys pay a lot of money for that. Is that why, and I'm not trying to be mean. But I noticed they have very basic cars, older cars, and these people at this age in their life, I would think, accumulated more than what they own because they're giving it to this hellhole. Sir, children cannot consent. Do children get audited here? Like, if you want, I'm not worried about adults, what adults do, as long as you're not creating victims, that's okay. But if you are auditing children about their sexual things or being audited by children, that is a crime, in my opinion, against humanity, against the innocence of childhood. Because I know your religion does not see children as children. They see them as adults and small beings, but that's not true. They are children. They're not developed yet. And they should not be going through your purification process. I hear you have a class in that. Are they doing purification process for children here? Because I believe that goes against every AMA medical thing out there. You should not be participating in that. You should not be condoning that. You should not be condoning children doing auditing or being audited, especially since you must know what is asked of you. So I wish you would have more discernment and care for the children. If you want to do this, that's on you, but get the children out of it. Insist, please. I wish Scientologists would stand up and say, we don't want this to happen to children. They are innocent. I hope you don't allow them to be audited. I hope you don't allow... Children should not be in Scientology. That's a child there, and that's their Scientologist. That is not part of the fashion show. Children should not be audited. Your child is not an adult in a small body. Your child is a child of innocence. I hope you don't allow them to be audited. I hope you don't allow them to go through purification. Children should not be in Scientology. Please protect your child. I don't want to scare your kid, but as a parent, what you do is your own business. But why do you have your child here? I hope you did not audit your child. See, there's a... I know, and I feel bad saying this stuff around a kid. I'm not trying to scare the kids. I feel horrible doing this. I do. There's a part of me that feels like crap. Sorry. Crappy, you know. I don't like it, but they're saying that there's no kids in Scientology anymore. We keep saying, "Oh, I never seen kids," or "Here's kids," and I'm going to see where they come out of. And it's not that kid is not part of that teen pageant. These are the people coming out from auditing. So you can't say that kids are not being audited here. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm hoping we can wake up these parents. Are you telling me that they don't ask children questions? I'm disgusted seeing any parent bring their child here. Disgusted. Yeah. That's a shameful. You know, why would you put your kid through that? That means you've been fully brainwashed. If you're in this stuff and you want to be in it, so be it. You know, whatever. I don't agree with your life choice. Okay, adults want to do this stuff. I don't, I've been nice, like telling it, because they're unsuspecting. If you're an unsuspecting adult, I want to make sure you don't give your info. If you're in this stuff and you want to be in it, so be it. Whatever. I don't agree with your life choices, but that's on you. But the kids, man, for me, it's about the kids. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for the kids, because I'm like, do what you want to do. I don't, that's on you. But man, I'm here for the kids. Why are they doing this to children? Protect the kids. They're not adults in small bodies. They're children. But they don't have newer. See, it's older. I could tell this is definitely a Scientologist. He's got the Toyota. I bet he looks like he's in too nice of a car. No, never mind. You never see them in nice cars. They all have older style. They have good brand, but they don't have newer. See, it's older. I could tell this is definitely a Scientologist. He's got the Toyota, but it's older. Yeah, don't let you're letting your child be audited. I bet. Don't do that. Protect your child.
That's an enter only and then exit only.
You went through the enter only. That's enter. You're showing bad examples. Do not audit your children. Why are you allowing your child to come here? Keep your kids away from this hellhole. Not from me. Don't keep them away from me. I'm not going to harm them. Scientology's harming them. You ever see the people who survived this, what they've been through? They cannot consent. It's damaging. If you look at the old Scientology, the people who came out of Scientology that survived it and the hell they went through, you should not have children here. They are not adults and small beings. L. Ron Hubbard is wrong. And if you're auditing children or being audited by children, you're wrong. You should not do that. You can run from me, but you can't run. Because we're on to it. We are here to protect the children. A Filipino go to that. These were Scientologists. They snuck out like everyone else getting out of these auditing classes. We're here to protect the children. Children cannot consent. Children cannot consent. The kids are here. They notice the most of Scientologists have like kind of older model Toyota or Hondas.
Yeah.
This is Scientologists. Children cannot consent. I noticed the most of Scientologists have like kind of older model Toyota or Hondas.
Yeah.
It's like they get the best quality cars, but they're older because they can't get the newer cars because they're paying for auditing. They're paying for this.
This car is kind of nice.
Yeah, so this is definitely not a Scientologist for sure. Neither is this, the BMW. I guarantee it. They're here for the event. I'm going to take you at your word because children do not belong in Scientology. They should not be audited. It's child abuse. And I'd love anyone to prove me wrong. And if it's not child abuse, then you know what? Let us see what they do. Let's see what they ask. Be transparent. Religion should be transparent. Oh, you have a cute dog. Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah, don't let the Scientologists get you. Yeah, children cannot consent. Okay, because I get worried because they do auditing on children.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
And I'm not filming you too. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. The fashion show. Are you with Scientology? Because, sir, I'm very concerned about the. Are you an auditor or part of the fashion show? Are you with Scientology? Because, sir, I'm very concerned about the children. They say that children are adults and small beings, but they're not. They're children. And do they audit children here? Or do they have children auditors here? Do they do the purifs here for children? Like, how involved are the children here? Because they cannot consent. It's immoral to do that to children. Because I know in these auditing sessions, they ask a lot of sexual history, what's dirty, bad thoughts, criminal events, all kinds of things that's very inappropriate for a child to be subjected to, whether they're the auditor or being audited. And I hear in Florida, they even audit babies. I don't know, why you would audit a baby. But also the purification, sir, it goes way above what the medical community recommends with the niacin and with going into, the saunas. So I think it would be considered child abuse if you were to ask the jury of your peers. Sadly, we can't get you guys to a jury of your peers. But if they do, I have a feeling they would say it's child abuse. So I'm asking you to please, if you want to do this stuff for yourself, go at it. I don't care if it helps you and you want to spend all your money and never have anything nice in life because you got to pay for this. That's on you. You can consent. But children cannot consent and they should not be allowed in this. And I question the morality of any adult that would allow it or tolerate it. So really, you guys should be standing up and saying, no, I'm not going to have anything to do with children auditing or being audited or purification. So if you have anything to do with that, shame on you. Children cannot consent, and therefore they should not be in Scientology. This is a high-level thing where you need to have real consent here. Not be doing that on children. And it says data mining every time you're doing your auditing and you're admitting stuff. That you don't think they're keeping, whatever you've done on their little list that they can blackmail you if you wanted to leave. And, and then you separate children from their families. And then they coerce abortion. So people in Sea Org, they don't have to worry about children. They coerce abortion. Do you know that's going on? Like, the right to choose is one thing, but to be coerced into an abortion that you don't want is quite the other. And, what about that? What about the families that want to have a family? And they could leave and they should leave, but you make it so impossible for people to leave. I know you're probably afraid of being fair gamed. I get it. I am too. You don't think they're fair gaming me by trying to warn about the kids? Of course they are. But I don't care. Like, these are children. I don't care about you adults. No offense. You can do whatever. You can worship Xenu. You can audit all you want. I don't care. You can get your TRs in. You can go clear. You can deal with your reactive mind. Any of that. But I draw a line at doing that to children who cannot consent. And so it's the parents who are the abusers. If any child here, every parent should be turned in for child abuse. The state, city, whatever, they need to look into these parents who are subjecting their kids to this. It's not just the church, it's the willing parents, the parents who consent to signing their children over to the practices of Scientology. If you surrender your child to be audited, to be purified, that's the parent. That's parental abuse or separation where the church takes custody of the child. That is, why would you do that? I want to call the parents into question here too, not just the church. But I bet you're an auditor because you have everyone. I keep seeing equipment in the bags. If you're auditing children, shame on you. You deserve to go to jail if you're asking personal, deep questions of sexuality to children. Ma'am, children cannot consent. Do not do that to children. Yeah. Ma'am, children should not be being audited. Children should not be in Scientology at all. Children cannot consent. What you want to do as an adult, it's on you, as long as you're not harming anyone. But if you're being audited by a child or you're auditing a child or participating in purification, or surrendering your children to this process, then you are harming, you're creating victims. Your own children. You know how many survivors, they had to, you know, where they're victimized by their own parents. It's the parents. They don't go kidnapping kids off the street, or I mean, at least that I know of. I'm not accusing them of that, but they get them from the parents. Parents sign a billionaire contract, and you know they have to, you know, the kids. What do they do with the kids? Or these parents that pay a lot of money. What's that place in Florida? No, it's actual place that does. They do auditing of children from birth. Because they don't see them as, you know, how do you audit a child from birth? You know, and a purification. No, it's an actual place, but I can't think of it. I know it's MK is the initials of it, but I can't think of what it's called. Please leave children out of it. Don't audit children. Do not audit children. Children should not be in Scientology.